Hello, I'm Brewed FM, welcome to my channel. Now this is another episode in this little series I'm doing where I take managers with really good teams in their league, in their country, and I put them somewhere else and test them out. Now, I was going to do one, well I've got a few ideas of good ones, I've got one prepped, but then I decided to do this one because I thought it'd be interesting. I'm interested to see what happens. And obviously you've seen the title and the thumbnail, so you know we're taking Brendan and his Celtic team. And we're going to put him in the Premier League now. Scottish football isn't what it was when I was younger. It was a lot more, I think it was a bit more competitive when I was younger. Since Celtic have lost Rangers, it is a one-man show. And recently they've gone on this really good run. And you can't take that away from them, but they are a massive club, massive stadium, loads of fans, in a tiny league. So it is interesting to see how well they do this year. And see how well they do in the Premier League. I'm interested to find out. So we'll have a look at the squad. We'll have a look at the club. And then we'll jump forward 12 months and we'll see how they've done in the Premier League and see what happens. Can they do well? Are they a top 6 club? Are they a bottom half club? We'll find out. Here we are on Celtic. Now they are in the Premier League. You'll also notice they're rich. I thought it's only fair if they have the same start as all the other clubs in this league and a decent amount of money. So I'll give them 100 million, which is roughly the TV money. So hopefully they can invest that in the squad. Manager Brendan Rodgers, we all know him, ex-Liverpool manager. He came second one year, that's his best year with Liverpool. Got good stats, done really well at Celtic. 44, wow. He's had a hard paper round. I thought he was like 50 odd. Bloody hell. He's only 5 years older than me. I can't look that bad, but yeah, he's a decent manager. Let's have a look at the squad. I've arranged it by value. Top player, Moussa Dembele, 20-year-old, French lad, striker, really good young player, got a lot of promise. Next up is Lee Griffiths, really good player again, 26, been about a bit, scores a lot of goals on it. Scottish football, his record overall is brilliant to be fair. 156 in 284. They've also got Stuart Armstrong, attacking midfielder, can cover in a lot of positions, 25 years old, all round a very good player, especially for Scotland. The last player I want to have a quick look at is Kieran, because I like this lad and I bought him for Manchester United on my personal save. Cost me about 25 million. He's worth 14 and a half. He's only 20. I think he's got a big future. So where is the Premier League now? I had to get rid of a team, and again I've used Brighton like I did with Real Madrid, and I've put Brighton in Scotland, but I've put the Scottish League on this one because I want to see if you take out the bottom team in the Premier League, reputation wise, and put them in Scotland, how well will they do? What's Scottish football really like without Celtic? But before we have a look, let's have a look at the season preview, see what the bookies think with Celtic. And they've got Celtic in 18th. They've got Celtic getting relegated. Let's have a look at the Scottish Prem. Here is the Scottish Prem, or the Ladbrokes Scottish Prem. SPL's better. It's better as the SPL. Celtic have won it the last 6 years. It's time for someone else to win it. You can see Brighton there. I like Aberdeen to do well. It's got to be more competitive, surely. Season preview, and they've got Brighton as favourites. Wow. Brighton are favourites to win the Scottish Premiership. It's going to be interesting to find out, so we're going to jump forward 12 months. We'll have a look at who Celtic have bought, and have a look how well they did in the competitions, and then we'll have a cheeky look at the Scottish Prem and see how well they've done without Celtic. It's now the 1st of July 2018, and Celtic did one better than the bookies. They got one position worse than the bookies thought they were going to do, and they got relegated. They finished in 19th, won 7, drew 13, lost 18. I'm surprised. I didn't think they'd get relegated. I'm assuming they would have spent some money. Let's have a look at them. Well, Brendan's gone. They're still rich, but obviously they've lost a manager. He got sacked. So he got sacked at the end of the season. So they give him the full year. He got relegated. Let's have a look at the transfer history. So that's this season, end of last season. So he spent 96 million. I mean, come on. He's decent, isn't he? Oh, he used to be good. 31. He used to be a good player. I'm getting old now. Some of the people I think have got promise, have had the promise and retired. Got Ben Watson, 32. Yeah, really a world beater. Alex Smithies, the keeper, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, decent goalie. they've not really bought any world beaters, have they? I don't think they have. Junior Stanislas from Bournemouth. So they spent a lot of money, but a lot of it's... I mean, he's 23, he's got a bit of something. I won't say he's amazing, covers a lot of positions. So they have spent a lot of money, but I won't say it's on top quality players. Well, that is a shame, man. Let's have a look how they did in the other cups. Now, they're in the Champions League, obviously, because they won the Scottish League, and they had to qualify. Look at that, the first game, Europa FC. Spank them. Who are Europa FC? Gibraltar. Right, beat them 11-0. So they obviously they qualified for Group C, and then was just not very good. They had Athletic Madrid, Shakhtar and Pyrkos, only won one game, drew one game. Now I don't know why, but they are. But they're still in the Scottish League Cup. I didn't think that would be, but it was. And they got knocked out in the quarter-final by Ross County. So this is the FA Cup, and they got knocked out in the third round straight away by West Brom, 3-1. The League Cup, they got knocked out straight away, 3-1 again, this time by Liverpool. First knockout round, first leg. Beat Milan over 2 legs. That's pretty impressive because Milan have spent a lot of money. Started this game, have got quite a decent team. So that's a good thing. That's one shining light this year. And then they played Bilbao and got beaten over 2 legs. So all in all, pretty disappointing. I expected more. I'll be honest, good manager, good squad to start with. Spent 96 million. They should have stayed in the Premier League. They're now a Championship team. It's not what I expected. I'll be honest with you. I did think they'd do better. Here we are with the Scottish Premiership, the Ladbrokes Scottish Premiership, and Brighton won it. And they didn't only just win it, they absolutely spanked the new Celtic. 98 points, 76 Rangers came second, Aberdeen came third. Brighton, oh wow, well done Brighton. I've absolutely walked the Scottish Premier League. Who did they buy? They've not spent any money, they've spent 2.8 million. Brought in 21 million, so they're obviously in a good financial place. And they're now the champions of Scotland. So I think that shows you really what Scottish football is all about at the minute. And it's a shame because my family, my granddad's Scottish, we're from Ayr, and I used to love Scottish football. I used to love watching Celtic and Rangers when I was younger, whereas now it just doesn't appeal to me. I'd like to see it improve, and fingers crossed, hopefully one day it will. Okay, there you go, that's the end of my little episode. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. I've got a series at the minute with Manchester Central, Manchester's third and forgotten club. Check it out, there'll be links to everything down below, to playlists on my Twitter. Come and join the fun. Thanks for checking this out. It didn't end up, I'm pretty sad about that. I thought it'd be a lot better. So anyway, hope you have a nice day. Take care, and I'll see you later.